Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 5-minute trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 5-minute trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 22 different strategies. This will be the 23rd, with 5 of them being winners. We have also tested 372 indicators, with 151 of those being winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you can take any one of those 151 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today we are testing a 5-minute trading strategy. And so many of the strategies that we have tested lately have been on a lower time frame. And I've mentioned this a couple times before, and that's typically because most people prefer a lower time frame. Very few, or I wouldn't say very few, but the majority of people, I think, are not interested in just trading the daily chart because there's really just, it's slow and, not a lot of action. And so a lower time frame that kind of keeps you, kind of more in the market every single day and taking trades and stuff like that seems to be more ideal. And so what do we have here? Well, basically we have two different indicators. We have the EMA/SMA ribbon, and you can find that, I believe, if you go up here, and I believe if you start typing in, if I can spell it right, start typing in the exponential moving average, then let's see, which one is it? This one right here, the exponential moving average ribbon 12 is the one that we are using. And so that will be the one that you'll want to find. Again, if you just start typing in exponential, then that will pop up there. So all right, then the other indicator that we are using is called Money Miner, And you can find that one just by typing in just that. So if you type in just money miner right there, pops up right there. Crypto money something something is the creator. All right, so once you have those two on screen, the settings on them stay on their default settings. We don't change anything on that. So the criteria is this. When we get a... So let me turn off the ribbon first. So you can see here that the money miner has this line here. I changed it to purple. I'm not sure what the default color is. But it has this line here. And when it jumps from above price action to below, that is a buy signal. And it puts a tag that says buy. And then on the other side, let's see. When it jumps from under price action to above, it is a sell signal, and you pick up the sell tag there. All right, so that's going to be kind of part of the strategy here. Now, if we turn back on the EMA ribbon here, or the moving average ribbon, and we turn off the money miner like that, then we can kind of see how price action interacts with the ribbon itself. Now, with the money miner on, what we get is a bar coloration where when the money miner is below and we're looking for a long, all the bars go green. When it's below and we're looking for a short, all the bars go red. So that's kind of the first thing that we are looking for, is for the bar color to change either from red to green. So when it's green, again, we're looking for a long. Now, the other criteria that we are looking for is that the moving average ribbon is also green and not red. So green bars, green moving average ribbon. And then lastly, what we are looking for is for price action to be out of the ribbon itself. So when we are when the bars are green and the ribbon's green and price is above the ribbon right here, comes out and closes above, that is then a long signal right there. Our stop is going to be from the close of that candle all the way down to the bottom of the ribbon, whatever the very bottom of the ribbon is. And so in this case, it's about 5 pips to the bottom. Our target is going to be a 1-to-1, and so 5 pips stop, and we're going to have a 5 pip take profit. And so right here, 5 pips there, projected out over here to this side. See that we stay within our stop, and eventually this makes a really nice move to the upside, getting us to take profit. Now, of course, if you wanted to, you could change your criteria as far as exiting these trades, which would allow you to take some more profit on it. But for now, it's basically what we are looking at. And so we'll take another look at over here, a sell signal. And so we see here that the bars are red, which means that another criteria is that the line for the money miner also has to be outside the ribbon. I forgot that one as well. And so the bars, the candles have to be outside the ribbon, and the line for the money miner has to be outside the ribbon. It doesn't happen very often that it is inside, but anytime it does, see if I can find a quick instance of it. Nah, it's going to be too challenging to find one. Like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, that typically means that that there's range or consolidation taking place. And so that's when your candles and the money miner line end up intertangled, still kind of wedged into the ribbon. And so, all right, so for a short signal here, so we have the same setup. So our money miner line is in the sell position. It is above and outside of the moving average ribbon. The candles have broke to the downside. The candles are red, and they have broke below the ribbon as well. And so this candle right here would be our entry. From that candle to the moving average is right at 4.5 ish pips, somewhere in that area. 4.3. I guess we could go ahead and just round it up to 4.5, or even 5 if you wanted to. 5 puts it a little ways out, but we'll do 4.5. And then we are looking for the same thing to the downside, and right about here we also get another take profit. And so even though we see that the moving average ribbon right here starts to go back into green, it doesn't change all the other signals. The bar color is still red, the line is still the money miner line is still well above the ribbon, and the whole ribbon itself doesn't actually turn green, just a small fraction of it started to. And so don't get that confused. That definitely is not a stop there or a switch. And so if it switched to a long signal, then obviously that would stop us out. But that's basically what we're looking for. And there are instances you could also, even though I didn't test it this way, you could test doing a retest of the ribbon. And so you see how price action comes up, runs into the ribbon, actually hits the bulk of the ribbon right here, the bulk of the moving averages, and then rejects off of it. So that one's a possibility as well. So that is the strategy. That's what we're looking at. So before we get into what we were able to get out of this as far as a win rate, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. Once you sign up for that, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we are posting some really great advanced information about trading indicators and strategies and philosophy, the whole deal. One thing that I've been doing here recently as well, a new thing, is I've put together a Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which ones were winners, which ones were losers, with their win rates, as well as some links to the videos to go back and view those strategies. And so that you'll get as well as the full list of indicators and which ones were winners and losers on that list as well, with their win rates. And so our admin Jay has also put together a rather lengthy list of winning indicators for the MT platform. And so if you use an MT platform quite a bit, that'd be a very handy list for you to have. And lastly, our members and admins are posting regular, almost everyday trade analysis, where they're putting up screenshots of charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance and indicators that they're using, exactly where they are entering and exiting, taking profit on trades. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. So a lot of wonderful information of value in becoming a patron, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. So, all right, let's take a look at what we were able. I'm going to scroll a good ways away, didn't I? All right, so here we are there. Let's get this thing narrowed in a little bit more. So we took 50 tests of this, 50 trades, 50 signals on this one. We were able to get 20 wins, 30 losers, a 40% win rate. So obviously a 1-to-1. This strategy is not going to work out very well. The original video was a little questionable, to say the least, and so that's where I find these strategies. I go through YouTube videos watching for people who say that they have a winning strategy, and then I listen to it and put it to the test, so that way you guys have an idea of which ones actually work and which ones don't. And so this one is gonna go on the no list. This one's definitely not gonna work. You're not gonna get much profit out of this. Maybe a little bit if you tweaked the way you exit the trades, but all in all, I don't think this one's going to work out very well. And just to show everybody, so we had 10 trades right here, 4 winners, 6 losers. 10 trades here, we had 3 winners, 7 losers. We had let's see, back here on this side, where's it at? 10 trades, we had 3 winners, 7 losers. And then on this one, we had 4 wins, 6 losers. And on this one, we had 10 trades, 6 wins, 4 losers. And so you can see that it stays relatively consistent. I mean, there is a little bit of, wiggle room here where it kind of comes up and goes down. We had one that was, kind of an oddball, but the rest of them stayed pretty well even, which just goes to show that, even testing on small scale, say, 5 tests, 10 tests, 15 tests like we do sometimes on the indicators, they give you a pretty good idea of an overall general win rate of a strategy or indicator. And so for those of you who might be hesitant to think that a lower number of tests is not adequate to get an idea of what an indicator or strategy is able to accomplish, that's why I go back and show these. I've been doing this on quite a handful or more. Every strategy that I test recently, I've been doing it on. And you can see that the small scale tests, 10 at a time, tend to be pretty consistent. You don't get massive swings. And so now, obviously, you will want to go back and test strategies, to a reasonable amount if, if or when you plan on putting money, behind it. I definitely don't recommend testing something 10 times, then jumping out there with real money. But you can get a pretty good idea, like I said, a pretty good idea of what a strategy or indicator can achieve, just by, throwing 10, 15, 20 test trades, see what it can do. So, all right, I'm going to end the video here. That way things don't get any longer than they have. Another strategy down. This one's going to be a loser, like I said. And from here, the next video, we are going to get back to testing another indicator. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.